2 years, an amazing, a life-changing journey, absolutely life-changing. How would you say your life has changed?
Well, I think the stability in it is now, present, and to feel like I look forward, like I can look forward to the future without fear. It's something incredible.
Yeah.
Because people can't understand what life is like. I mean, we see all the pictures, we report on it all the time.
Yes.
About life in Syria, about ISIS, about all of these things. But for you, as you were then a 16-year-old trying to flee for your life, what's your memory of that time? It was only 2 years ago, of what life was like for you and the fear, the daily fear for you.
Well, I guess the daily fear of losing someone you love is quite heavy in your heart. And to just trying to pull yourself together and hold on and not panic or just, break down is also another challenge. And to also fight for your right to live and actually move on with your life, because life is not a life if you feel nothing but fear.
Well, Nujeen, and we call it normality. That's what you've come into. You've come into normality. Tell me about other people in your family. Where are they? Are they in other countries? Where is everybody? Are there still people back in Syria?
So I have a sister in Syria with her family and husband, and one brother with my parents in Turkey. And it feels like I've grown up too much. I was the spoiled girl in the family, my parents' little girl, and now I feel like I've grown up too much. There's no place to run to when there is some difficulty, when you feel like you just want to cry. There's no place to run to.
It's just because you were just there texting your daughter, weren't you? And that's what that relationship is meant. You're meant to be there for each other, up the road or something.
Funny, that's what I was thinking about just as we were talking there. Do you have a dream about going back to Syria, about going back to Aleppo, or not? Is that a chapter in your life, door closed, you're now happily living in Cologne, you've moved on with your life?
I would definitely love to go back, because it's hard. I have the image in my mind, the image I left behind. It's not the destroyed city you see in the news now, and it's hard to think that part of your life is lost. You yearn just for a place, but you can't go back to it.
And you've written a book, haven't you?
Yes.
A Girl from Aleppo. I mean, it's extraordinary for a girl of your age, everything you've been through. But what I found really moving in it was that, I think you said in it, or somewhere around it, that refugees don't want to be a problem. And yet, over here, in all the... the entire story has been, they are a problem.
Yeah.
And how do we get rid of this problem? How do we deal with this problem? And yet you're saying, we are people, don't want to be a problem.
Yes.
But there are too many of you. That's the thing. A lot of people will say, who could refuse you? Who at a border would refuse you in a wheelchair and whatever? I know sometimes they did.
We wouldn't be here if our lives were not in danger. So, for people to push on the governments to find a solution for our problem would make it much easier than just to complain about the numbers. Because...
What is that solution? Does that solution lie in Syria?
Well, it's... I don't think it's a Syrian problem anymore, and I think that the superpowers of the world can stop it if they want, but... Maybe it's something that they have gotten used to, or just forgotten that it's a problem. Well,
I have to say, you are a superb addition to German culture, because you are a brilliant speaker. You are so wise beyond your years, probably in a way that you wish you weren't. And brave in a way that few people will ever find out if they have the same capability or not. But I'm not only that. I'm still only on YouTube all day long. You're like a typical 18-year-old. Yeah, I watch Victoria every day, so don't worry about it. Well, very good. Very nice meeting you, Nujeen. You look after yourself. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.